Good morning.
Yeah.
What day is it, Wanny?
Chongyang
Chongyang. I'm sure I can't pronounce that the same, because I'm sure it's wrong, but never mind. So, behind me is the road to Haikou. And that way is the road to Sanya. But Chongyang, as Wanny said, is a 999, which in old Chinese culture is a bit like Qingming. People will go up the mountain to do a little bit of tomb sweeping, etc. Since 1989 in the mainland, it's been Old People's Day. Some of the old people still go up the mountain. We're old people, so we're going to go up the mountain, but we've got no ancestors. Right, you saw both those ways. I'll now show you where we're going to go. I'll keep the camera on for the first, I don't know, kilometre or so. This is the worst part. Gets a bit easier after this. We're going that way, up that hill. You will, of course, hear lots of puffing and panting as we get higher up. Don't think we'll be walking too fast today. Traffic police on the left. Pay speeding fines. Going over the wrong white line, fines. Oh, my legs are already hurting. We do a lot of walking, but not much of it is on steep hills like this. I don't know if the camera actually shows you just how steep it is. And you see his little electric car is struggling. Hainan Provincial Museum for Nationalities welcomes you. It has so many different names, this museum. It's well worth a visit though. Check on my Hainan Forum albums, you'll see there is an album for the museum. A few pictures from there. Oh, bum bone hurt. Looks good, doesn't it? We're going to go over the hill and down. I'm going to go that way. Well, it looks like the museum is closed again. They've also knocked down some buildings on the left-hand side. See, buildings gone one. students here. There's a university at the top of this hill. And no buses come up here. If they want to not walk, they have to get a taxi bike. Oh, under the trees is not so bad. It's when we get in the sun that is not so good. And somebody actually lives in there, or did. Gate's closed. I wonder whether that's on the way out as well. Round the corner top? No. The good thing is that while we still have well over 4 kilometers to get to the top, this is the hardest part. Look at those trees. Look like north trees, don't they? You're there, Winnie. Bob's heavy breathing video. Not far now. It's the university. Probably better waiting till we get to the top gate. I'll try and give you a look through the fake bamboo fence.
3 kilometers in 42 minutes 15 seconds.
Oh.
Lap time 15 minutes 21 seconds.
3 kilometers, lap time 15 minutes 21 seconds. Got the usual lake in there. Dirty water, of course, not looked after again. Water features seem to work when a place is built, and then stop working. That will shortcut the corner. I don't fancy that today. Old, you can go that way if you want one. Old knees don't like steps so much. Now here's the, actually it's not the back gate for the university. But you can see more of the university now. You can see clouds on the mountains over there. You can see we're already quite high up compared to what we were. Here's the tourist side. Bicycle signs. Where's the one that says Tàipíng shuǐkù? Why not there? It's gone.
Tàipíng水库this have grass heading behind.
No, that just
4
says.
kilometers up.
Where does it say 4?
This Tàipíng水库.
I can see that. I can't see 4.
4 kilometers. 4
Oh, there's a
yeah,
4. Okay, yeah. All right. So where we're going is another 4 kilometers from here. Tàipíng Shuǐkù is the reservoir for Wujishan's drinking water. Now, already we're still heavy breathing, but the breathing is beginning to come back to normal, because that is the worst part. The worst part is over. We still have hills, we still have 1 or 2 steep ones, but not like that. That's where we've just come up. Now, because it's 4 kilometers, we're not going to leave the camera on all the way, because it's going to take us an hour walking up this hill. I've done it before from the house to the reservoir in I think it was around an hour and 14 minutes for the 7 kilometers, and that was last year, before I buggered up my Achilles tendon. So we're not going to try doing anything silly like that this year. Is that the water place one? Think so, yes. So the water comes down from the reservoir and hopefully it's treated there before it disappears down into the city. You'll see why I say hopefully when we get up there. We never drink the water out of the tap. Some Wujishan people do. They have full faith in it. I don't. We do use it for cooking, coffee, tea, but to drink water, no. I prefer to buy the large, is it 20 litres? No, must be more than that. Water cooler ones, you know what I mean. Right, we'll have a little pause for a while. See you soon. So, here's another one of the slightly steeper hills on the way up. I'm sure you all love these when you're in your little two-seater sports cars, or on your motorbikes. They're not so pleasant on your feet. Both of us are now dripping with sweat. It's early. 7 minutes to 9. But we're expending some energy. Every now and then you see a little rusty gate or something. There's a farm up on the hill. There's one up there, look. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to buy one of them? Do it up. You could probably even get yourself a swimming pool in the garden. Usually here we'd be able to show you the city from above. It looks like there's been a lot of growth. Oh, see this? Look. Oh dear. Now the body is almost bent double. This is a very steep bit, but thankfully not very long. There we are. We can see some of it, but actually most of the city's over there. You can see that a lot of the walk is shaded, which is just as well. The last time Juan and I came up here, I think we came at the wrong time of the day. Absolutely parched when we got to the top, with no water available. Little break here. This is the wrong camera for this, but hopefully you can see that. Big, isn't he? So take one with a phone. Hey, there's another place up there, look. You'd have to do some work on the getting the car up there, wouldn't you? Gate in front. That little track inside may well do a U-turn down to there. Although I thought that one came from that way. Sign. Listen, Juan, somebody's having a wee-wee. Maybe he's visiting them.
4 kilometers in 1 hour. Lap time 18 minutes 17 seconds.
We'll blame that on the spider. Fake dog there. But they do.
Ah, yes, a fake dog.
They do have a couple of dogs that usually come out and bark at us.
What the hell? Only 4 kilometers.
Yes, only 4, Wanny. Another 3 to go. But remember, there's only a couple of more steep bits, nothing like the beginning. It's like this all the way. We can walk to Sanya. Ah. Not too sunny yet. The green has really sprouted since our last walk up here. We think it's probably 6 months. There's one up there, look. But the only way up there is here. Yes, we think it's probably 6 months or more since we came this way before the summer rains. We'll keep the camera just so we get a view over the top here. Battery's still showing full, but you know, these batteries have a habit of going from full to zero very rapidly. They were up early this morning. 你好.
Hey, 你好.
Lots of the northerners who visit Wujishan, you know, the ones who stay for the year, for the winter I should say, not for the year, they get up very early in the morning. Yes, so that they can walk up to the top before the sun comes out. Juan is just telling me all this soil and rocks here is where there's been a landslide there. The road fell down, so they repaired it. Landslides are a regular occurrence. There's not really any way you can prevent them without spending inordinate amounts of money. As you can see, this road is not exactly a busy road. The top, the reservoir is marked down as a tourist place, but we've never seen any tourist buses there. Now here's another farm place. That one's quite easy to get into. Be quite nice, although perhaps there's not enough sun in those places. You're surrounded by the forest. I suppose you could go on a flat roof and sunbathe. Put a baby's paddling pool on the flat roof, and on that happy note we'll have another pause. Another one on that side. They've got a road. Oh, I nearly trod in that big puddle. And they haven't got a bad view either. Sounds of the countryside. Don't you just love it? I know I do. Here we are. Oh. If you look, if I'm aiming the camera right, if you look in the center of the screen, there's a fairy castle. Totally unused. So why don't you sell it to us? We'll turn it into an English style castle with butlers and things, and we'll have visitors from everywhere. Dreams, eh? Dreams. My mother used to criticize me for dreaming. Then I remember being on leave once, leave or holiday, and she said, you know what, Robert, you should hang on to your dreams, because in the end that's all we've got. So I still keep dreaming. Where's that lottery win? Hey, hey! In front of the picture, they are all villas. A small hotel on the right. You know, the villas are a centre picture now, most of them empty. Some people come and stay at the winter time, others have just taken them to grow the value of their property. Now, way over there you can see the river bending round, a blue building, maybe you can see it. Well, carry on round there, our house is on the left, yeah, long way. But look, isn't it a beautiful place we live in?
Yeah, very beautiful.
So we're going that way, but we will end up over there. We're doing the S-bends around the mountain. Let's hope that we can walk past the roadworks there. Where's your handkerchief, Juan? At home. I gave her a lot of my handkerchiefs. I have many different colours, and so tend not to wear so many different clothes here, so I gave one a pile of handkerchiefs to cover her nose when we pass all these dusty places. There's never one in her pocket. I don't know. She'll never be a British lady. There's another one there. Now you may be wondering why there are little houses in the middle of the forest. Well, they're actually farmhouses. Apart from the obvious things that grow on trees, the rubber trees, the binglang trees, the coconut trees, the banana trees, they also plant on all the odd bits of land they've got. There will be chickens running around the forest. Sometimes pigs, although I have to say we haven't seen any pigs going up this way. Cows. Don't be surprised if you find cows blocking the road. You also see the road is now getting very dirty. That's because of the work they're doing up ahead. We think we'll know more when we round the corner. From our last visit, we think they're cutting off this corner by putting a little bridge across. The corner is very prone to landslides. A Sanya car, or a Sanya registered car. Oh, I've got stones in my sandals again. I know, sandals. You can nag me later. By the way, I'm talking to you viewers, not to Wanny. She's a little behind me. Not far behind, and she's not dropping further. Just that my legs are that little longer than hers. Oh dear, that car has stopped. Have we reached the end? There's a bridge there to allow the water to come down the mountain, but things keep falling down there. Now, it doesn't look like there's any way for us to get up that side. We may well have to turn around and go back today. So the plan will have failed, and not through any fault of ours. Cars obviously can't go. Ni hao. Maybe people can go. That's 5 kilometers now. Hey, how? We can go, yes? We're alright. So that must be the struts they're making for the bridge there. We're safe. So yes, they're going to cut off this whole corner. A wide move. We do one of them when we have our power failures. Now, that's another reservoir. I'm not sure of the name. We'll wait for Wan to catch up, she'll tell us. We do have a plan one day to go up there. But that's not today's plan. Come on, Wanny! What's the name? Shui. Shuǐkù. Okay, so we'll add that as another reservoir video one time in the future, and we'll start from there, because today's video will be a reservoir video. Despite it being 9/9 Festival, Old People's Day, go in the mountains and worship your ancestors, there is the reservoir at the top, of course. Let's have a pause again for a while. See if we can escape that noise. Oh, this could be a problem. Oh no, I can see the road round now. Looks like there's been a landslide here. Obviously this is why they turned the cars round. Who's beeping me? Well, the car can't go anywhere. Hello! That's a rough guess. I'd say the one that's beeping is part of the work detail, which is why they didn't stop him further down the hill. Now, I want to show you something in a minute. We need a little bit of clear on the left. Oh, listen to that, eh? Once here, somewhere on this road there, when they were working on it, we found a crab trying to cross the road. I mean, we're a long way from any water up here, you know, but we helped him. Yes, lovely sound. Oh, don't want to be using too much battery here, but I haven't seen what I want to show you yet. I can see it through the trees, but you'll never see it with the camera. Maybe through here. There you go. That is a hotel. Oh, hotel with so much possibility. It's in a beautiful place. Maybe we can walk down the stream to it today, show you the swimming pool inside, and then we'll go down the road the other side. We'll have to see when we get to the top. But it's not in a good state of repair. Okay, rest a while. You can see here where there's been a mini landslide. At least this one's only soil and plants. Mostly it's soil and plants. It's when this side goes you have a problem, because this side, of course, is holding the road up. we had a favourite tree somewhere on this road. Been looking out for it to show you. I haven't seen it yet. It could be that it's grown to a different shape now. Hello, woofies! Ruff, ruff, ruff! Ruff, ruff! There's not much of a house, but it's actually rock there, look. So if you did your foundations right, you'd have a nice place. Fair bit of land. There's a piggy down there. Pigsties as well, they haven't knocked them down yet. Woof, woof! Dogs in Hainan, or certainly in Wuzhishan, probably elsewhere in Hainan, they bark like mad till you walk towards them, then they run away. Still, they do the job, don't they? Which is warn the occupants that there's somebody around who shouldn't be there. I still don't see our tree. Okay, off again. Wan said water, so I suppose I should put it on and show you. This is why we have landslides. That water, which is coming from all the soil on the mountain, of course, goes under the road and down there. Well, over time, it erodes the soil under the road until one day the road says, okay, I can't do this anymore, and falls down. We've never heard of any accidents here caused by landslides. I think it's because our roads just aren't very busy. Not quite as shady here. Don't have too much in the sun yet though. And there's the little road sign telling you many bends up ahead. But we're about just over a kilometre away from the top now, I think. I did hear the phone, but oh, why don't I take it out and have a look? I could show you as well, couldn't I? There you go, can you see it? 5.95. Oh, we know it's about 7 to the top. You can see here's another place where it's quite dry at the moment, but the water comes first trickling, then flowing, then torrents off the mountain. The earth is a magic place, really. I mean, we watch clouds growing from the mountains.
1 hour 28 minutes.
There you go, 6 kilometers.
Lap time 15 minutes 1 second.
Yeah. It's not bad when you think we keep stopping to take still photographs with a phone as well. Okay, pause, and a little view of our little town. I'm not going to try and point out where we live. Take me too long to find it. I think I can see it, but it's there somewhere. So that's Wan speaking to our old neighbours. They cheated and they got a bus to the other side of Tàipíng Shuǐkù, near the army base, a little village there, and now they're walking down. So they had a little walk up from the village to the reservoir. We won't be going that way. We'll either... That's it, we're on a new battery. There is Tàipíng Shuǐkù. Now, we used to walk up this way through the hotel I showed you, which now would cost us 40 kwai to go through the hotel. We will try going down here on the way home and see if we can do it. And it's a lovely walk by the river. But here we're almost there. Oh, there is a little bit more of a steep S-bend just before the reservoir, and then we'll be there. If we go down those steps and succeed in getting to the hotel, the advantage of that is we can buy some water there. Otherwise, we'll have to walk another 5 kilometers down the hill the way we've come to the shops by the bus station. Got sweaty water running down my top lip at the moment. Guess for long walks we might need to buy a couple more batteries. I've got 2, that's maybe not enough. Listen to that. I think that's a blackbird with an orange beak. The only reason I say that is because we've seen them in cages making that noise. Okay, let's go off until we reach the bed. Well, I had to put the camera back on. Look what's in front of us. Are you alone? Hey? Are you alone? No friends? Hey? Hey? Hey, not too frightened, that one. Maybe he's got friends. Oh, she's got friends. Yes, darling. But I have to show them. So you can hear now the runoff, which I think that's the runoff. You won't see it so easily from here. I could try and have a little walk to the side. Yes, they are. There's a runoff here as well. So that's the runoff. We could take the easy way now, across here and walk up the steps to the top of the reservoir, but we're not going to. We're going to go the way the car would go. That's quite pretty, that. Disappears down there and actually fills up the swimming pool of the hotel. So this is the last steep bit. Eyes shut up, you'll hear some of the sounds of the rainforest. the final stretch. Now, the last time Juan and I walked up here must have been much hotter than today, and we had been looking forward to the little old lady who sits at the top with her rice in bamboo and her bottles of water. She wasn't there. She may not be there today, but we don't have such a problem today. Well, we had a walk in there, which is an almost deserted village. There's the odd one or two people living there, and we found the village standpipe, so we had a good old guzzle. Worst thing we could have done. I don't know what was wrong with the water, but it made us more thirsty all the way down. So that's the runoff entrance and exit. And that's the phone telling us that we've done 7 kilometers. So here we are, Tàipíng Shuǐkù. It's a tourist spot, but there's really nothing to see except the reservoir. Hello. And today I can't show you what I was going to show you. If you remember, I said it's drinking water. Well, quite often, if the water is lower, we'll see cows wandering around inside. And you think, how can that be drinking water if there are cows wandering around inside? But then again, the water is treated again at the bottom of the hill. It looks like they've installed a weather station up there. Yes, it used to be this way. Now it's over there on top of the whatever that is. No doubt some scientific man will know. If I hold this up, I'm actually almost holding the camera with my hand to stop this stupid monopole from wobbling. Don't worry, one of these days I'll buy a better one. It's sunny today, but it's nice. And, you know, you could take your shirt off and have a little sunbathe, but it's not absolutely burning. It's quite pleasant. We're not going to go any further today, just to the end of the reservoir here, turn round and come back and show you the other side. I dare say there's a way to get in, but this fence goes most of the way round. And the cows get in, so they must get in somehow. But if we wanted to go around the side of this one, I think that would well be army boots, long trousers, long shirts, maybe even some machetes and gloves required. Oh, can I put my arm down now? Oh, that's really, really hard work. Source water protection area. In other words, it's a drinking water place. Now, our neighbours came that way from the next little village. They got a bus to that little village and walked up there. So it's much easier to go home that way. Now home, of course, is down there. I just think 10 years ago, none of those big buildings were there.
You can't see building or small building like a village. Now it's grow like a big city.
Let's say 15 years ago, because 11 years ago our buildings were there.
Yeah.
See gashes on the mountain where they're building the highways and things. That red roof there is the top of the hotel. Let's see if we can get down that way. Let's hope we can. We used to walk, another way we would walk is up to the hotel. Instead of coming all the way up here, if we wanted a little shorter walk, we would nip across to the other side of the stream and go down the way that you've seen before, the Wujam Parkway, Fatesway Park. But they stuck a whole load of barbed wire there, so we can't go through there. There's the runoff down there. Now, let's conserve the battery now. We're here on the reservoir. We achieved our aim. Hey, say hello, Annie. I'll say bye-bye. Huh? Say happy 9/9.
Happy 9/9. Chongyang Ji.
Yeah, Chongyang Ji. Double nines. Bye for now.